That's crazy.
All right, let's go.
It is popping.
Let's go get them. They coming right to us. They ain't gonna like when we crank that motor.
No.
Look at it.
Not at all. Jeez.
Get up here with Ben.
I don't know if he's big, but he's strong.
Get him, Ben. Might be a dang alligator.
Oh, that's a fish. Ooh, that's a nice cat.
Nice cat?
Yep.
Oh!
Nice bloom.
Go ahead, Big Ben.
Woo!
Bone Gang, and welcome back to another episode. We're out here, and I guess, I don't know, is this Plaquemines Parish or St. Bernard Parish?
We're technically in St. Bernard.
Yep. First time being out in this area before. It's quite beautiful. Very resembles a lot of Westwego and Lafitte area where my normal stomping grounds. But today I'm gonna be fishing with Jared Serenade. Did I say that right?
You got it.
Jared Serenade from Outside the Levees YouTube channel. I'll leave a link for his channel in the description below. He and I have been trying to meet up for a little while now. Finally got the opportunity. It was a little bit colder than we expected today. It was 31 at the house when I woke up, frost on the truck and all. And this is getting close to mid-February. It's usually like 65 degrees, but you know what? I ain't complaining, because pretty soon we're gonna be in shorts and a t-shirt, hoping we could take more off because it's so daggum hot and humid. So anyway, today we doing these here jug lines, some noodles with the hooks, and we using these purchase bait. And I think I even seen he got a cichlid up in there too, that invasive species, and catfish love that. So we're gonna go ahead and get these out, and I think he said we're gonna go in this canal and we're gonna go in another canal, maybe do some rod and reel fishing for some catfish, and hopefully you can fill up that freezer. Y'all stay tuned. All right, so since my noodles are a little shallower water and this here canal is a little shallow, I'm gonna be putting mine right here because he's got his set up for some deeper water, which
I don't know if we're gonna find deeper water. I don't know.
yeah, well, if we can find deeper water, then. But I want to get.
Keep those on standby.
There we go. All right, y'all, we got the jugs all set out. Got roughly 20 of them, I guess. I brought about 12, so those are all out. Now we had a spot where we're gonna do some rod and reel fishing. This here is the only reel that survived Hurricane Ida. Still a little dirty. And this rod right here I managed to salvage. I never did clean it up, but you know, it's catfishing, so that might even help some. All right, we'll cast this out. Cast out a couple lines while them jugs sit. Ooh, this thing definitely needs to be clean though. That sounds rough. Needs to be earled up. I'm gonna let that cork sit out. I think I'm gonna throw another one, just let it sit on the bottom. We're gonna see what happens. And I'll explain more about the jugs when we go and pick them up, because I ain't did a jug video in a while, so y'all might be curious. So we've been fishing with these rod and reels for a little while, and we ain't going nothing. So we're gonna go check these noodles, because them jugs is bopping up all over the place. I think we got, looks like at least five of them standing up. Woo!
Man, he does not like this food coming for him. See if I get up here with Ben.
I don't know if he's big, but he's strong.
Get him, Ben. Might be a dang alligator.
Oh, that's a fish. Oh, that's a nice cat.
Nice cat?
Yep.
Oh!
Nice blue.
Go ahead, Big Ben.
Woo!
You gotta sit in the trees. So
All right.
I'll get us out.
That's all right. I got the fish. I'm good.
All right. All right. Catfish number one, baby.
That's a big boy.
That's
Ooh,
a good one.
He grunting. And we still got our bait.
And we still got the bait. All right, dinner is served. We won't go hungry.
All right, we're gonna toss this right back out.
Got just some more.
Here we go. We got this one standing. He's standing still though. Ooh, look at them all standing up back there. Have to see if the bait's still on there.
Definitely not like that last one.
Still got the bait. Must have just bumped it. That one's moving though.
Everything.
Here he comes. Oh, yeah, he knows we're coming.
There he goes.
Here we come.
There he goes.
Come on back. Come on back.
You, baby.
I don't think he's as big as the other one, though. Come here.
Coming for you, baby.
There we go.
Get him, Ben.
Yep.
Get him, Ben.
Woo. Channel.
Pretty old channel, huh, bro?
Yep. Ooh, he looked deep.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
So deep.
Yeah, he wasn't coming off.
Got pliers. All right, y'all. We on the board, baby. We on the board.
And nothing. All right, so we just came to the spot where we first threw the those noodles out, and I don't know, we might have done better. We got at least, I see 4 or 5 of them standing up, so let's go see what they got on them.
Try to get on your lap there.
All right.
I thought I saw this one moving just now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on there. Another nice blue.
Yes, sir.
Another nice blue.
Will not go hungry. Check him out. Oh yeah. Catfish noodling, Vin.
That's it, babes.
Got him. We got him, baby. All right.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna toss this one right back out.
You got bait?
Yep.
Nice.
I like those fish. They nice. They give you your bait back. All right, so if y'all haven't seen the video on how I make these things, I'll just give you a quick run through right quick. All this is a piece of PVC. We got 2 caps on the end with a little piece of rebar on the side, in the inside, and that's basically just a weight that's gonna slide up and down in there. We got the noodle on the outside, a line with a hook, and a swivel. So what you do is to load it, you just turn it upside down, you'll hear that thing click. There's a little that piece of rebar stays right there, and what it's gonna do is gonna make this noodle float flat right there on top of the water. And the thing comes along, bumps it, hits it, or bites it, thing's gonna slide down to the bottom. This sucker's gonna stand straight up and wave you on in. That's pretty much it, but you definitely want to make sure you have a circle hook if you're gonna do these. Because the way these are designed, it's gonna go into the fish's mouth like this. It's gonna run into the corner of his mouth and hook them, and then they can't get unhooked until you unhook them. Generally speaking, that's how it's supposed to work anyway. If you use a regular hook, they're able to get off of it a little bit easier. And make sure you have these swivels, because these catfish spin around once they get hooked, and you'll have a mess on your hands if you don't. Look at that. That orange one's about to move in too now. There goes another one. Woo! He's taking it with him. Yes, sir. That's crazy. It is popping.
Like when we crank that.
No. Not at all. Jeez, huh?
Might be a little bit of a headache. See what we do. Yeah, he's on the dang tree. Yeah. He done messed up and got on a tree. Let me see. Alright.
Still on it?
I don't know. Yep, he's on there. Tree and everything. There we go. All right.
A 3 pounder and a cat.
3 pounder and a cat. All right. He wasn't as big as I thought, man. He sure made a racket. He sure did make a racket. All right. So we got that one's trying to run away from us. Get that boy. Me and Ben getting it done. All right, so yeah, that one's running. I think they got at least one more behind it. Go ahead, you good, Ben. You good. I'm here, big boy. Yeah, warmed up a little bit. Oh, oh, oh.
Said, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to. You might have to circle back, circle back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, old big. We got old big. We got old big. Old big. All right. Go get that last one. He's gonna give us some trouble. I don't think it quite is on this one. That might be a little crab just... Oh, this dude here. Oh! All that for nothing. That hurts.
Tell us about your channel, man.
So I started outside the levees in fall of 2020. For about 8 years, I produced a TV show called Louisiana Sportsman TV. I was the videographer behind it, the producer, the editor, and the host was Greg Hackney. And Greg, if anybody watched that, Greg was this like amazing host. He was such a good bass fisherman, really good at everything he did in the outdoors, whether it was hunting or fishing. And but I knew that TV was kind of, the future of TV wasn't really bright, let's say, the future of outdoor TV. And I had heard about all the guys doing YouTube, so probably arrived a little late, but I knew I wanted to start something that was me, that was for me, that I designed, that I made, that I'm in, and also do some of the things we did on Sportsman TV where I get to feature really cool people as well. So we started about November of 2020. Here we are a little bit over a year later. Got about 12,000 subscribers as of today. I love doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I love to meet people like Vinny who also do it and help each other out. And if you like to hunt, you like to fish, and you like to cook, come check us out outside the levees on YouTube.
All right, you heard the man. Go check him out. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the comments below to his channel and his Instagram. And if you want to see more Jared on this channel, let us know in the comments below. And when you go check out his channel, put in the comments that I sent you. All right, so we're gonna go pick up these jugs, and I'll probably pick y'all back up at the house. We'll see. You'll find out right now. There you go, y'all. That's tree for me. That's the ones I took home. Hey, man, that one. We done bust a hole in my good ice chest. All right, y'all. Well, obviously we back at the house. Got my fish right there. I done kind of worked up an appetite doing all of that jug lining, so I think I'm gonna clean these bad boys up. Maybe bring it upstairs. Fry us some fish. Might even try something a little different. So, bonjour, bienvenue, and welcome back to Vigne Verdon's Cajun Kitchen. So I'm sure you guys are ready to see one of the most delicious catfish recipes ever to reach Southeast Louisiana. But you're gonna have to go check out Jared's channel for that, because I'm gonna mess this all up. So I already got the catfish all cleaned up. If you see all of that, that's actually only one catfish. One of them big boys right there. Filled up the pan. All right, so obviously we're just gonna be frying some catfish today, but we're gonna do a little bit of a twist right there at the end. I'm gonna fry these up nice and normal like most of them, because it is a Valentine's Day, and if I mess up all the fish, my wife is not gonna be happy with me. So maybe we're gonna just fry up some real nice and normal, and then I'll try frying it up with this thing right here. Let me show you. I've been wanting to try something like this with some potato chips. I've been seeing people do it, seeing people try it, they say it tastes good. Well, I just happened to open up the refrigerator when I was preparing this and seen this kettle cooked jalapeno flavored potato chips. Figured we'd give it a try. So I took some, put it in a Ziploc bag, crunched it up real good and nice, beat it with a spoon for a little while, and now we got it kind of like a breadcrumb consistency. So we'll give that one a try. Now I know many of you folks used to put in the egg wash to fry up stuff, dip it in some eggs, but mustard is the way to go. Trust me. Pardon me. Just gonna mix it up. Ooh yeah, get your hands nice and dirty. If you ain't getting dirty, you ain't cooking. Just gonna drop it in this thing right here. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit, maybe not, I don't know. We take this thing here, we flip it over like that. Shake it up. I think we turn it over like this. Shake it. Oh, that works out real nice. Look at that. And then they're ready to drop in the pan. Woo! Sizzle, sizzle. Y'all come get y'all a quick whiff of that. Now just in case y'all wondering, we using Zatarain's Crispy Cajun Spicy Fish Fry. Seems like I'm always using Zatarain's products. I don't understand why they haven't called me yet. Ooh, I tell you what, it looks crispy and it smells Cajun. You see that? All right, now that we got all these fried up golden brown, it's time to try the chips. Saved about 4 pieces. Hopefully we have enough chips. Sorry if this lighting's messing with y'all. I can't control the sun. All right, I'm gonna open up this bag of chips. I'm gonna drop this little piece in here right fast. Shake it up a little bit and press it around. Get a good coated like. All right, see what she look like. Oh, that's nice and coated. All right, okay, okay. Might be on to something there. Looking good, sticking good. Hopefully once we drop it in the grease, it's gonna stay stuck. Kind of ran out of chips. So we're gonna have to go with just them 3 pieces. This one is not gonna come out very well. But we're gonna try it anyway. Here goes nothing. All right, y'all, there it is. You got the crispy Cajun, and we got them tater chip ones, y'all. Those 2 came out looking pretty good. That one, not so much, but I'm sure it's fine. She's probably gonna kill me because I know she don't like when people eat on the camera. But we're gonna try and get the wife out here and taste our potato chip fish. See if she likes it. It is Valentine's Day. Trying to include the wife in this video, you know? Baby! 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 We got the regular fish.
Yeah.
And then we got this right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let you taste that.
Do we know what it is?
I'm gonna let you taste that and try it out.
Okay. Not fish though, huh?
It's fish. It's fish, it's just a different coating. But I ain't gonna tell you what it is, you gotta try that. It's definitely not bad.
It's not bad, but it doesn't have any flavor.
But it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Were you videoing or something?
Still video. Happy Valentine's Day!
Hey! Okay, now I'm getting a whiff of the pepper.
Okay.
But what is it?
That's them jalapeno chips that was in the fridge.
Oh, wow. Okay, very interesting.
I think if it was thin fried fish with them chips, I think it'd be real good. Well, there you have it, folks. It's good, but it just ain't that good. I like it. I like the crunch. Maybe if I add a little bit more seasoning next time, I'm gonna keep experimenting with that. Or maybe some different potato chips. I definitely love the texture and the crunchiness that came with it. But there you go. Well, I'm gonna go fix me some mac and cheese and I'm about to pig out, y'all. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this one, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And let me know in the comments below if you wanna see some more catch and cooks, some more Jugline videos, or just tell me what you wanna see. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Dance for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice hook.
No, we'll go under the motor. We'll go under the motor.
Parmesan crusted catfish. How's that sound? Good. Because that's what we're making. Hey, Making Bone Gang. If you know what this is, then you know we're going after some cat daddy, some catfish. So I got 2 containers of big old juicy night crawlers that we're going to use to catch bluegill. Put the bluegill on the juglines. Juglines will catch the catfish, in theory, in hopes. So it's kind of a unofficial food chain challenge. But I'm gonna go ahead and put some night crawlers on the jugs because I know catfish like worms, and we'll have those sitting out while we go try and catch some perch in the meantime. For those who aren't familiar with this is an alternative to the old traditional jug line, which you would just take a jug, 2 liters, something like that, tie a string on it, tie a hook at the end, put your bait on it, and just chunk it out there. And the jug would act as like a cork. The catfish would go, eat it, take it, and you just go back around, grab your jug, catfish on the other end, bada bing, bada boom. Now, the thing I like about these is, for one, they're a lot slimmer, so you can fit them all in a bucket. You can fit a lot more on a boat, a lot less bulky. You can wrap the line around just to keep it from tangling and everything. But the cool thing about these is this is just a hollow PVC pipe capped on the end, and it has a piece of rebarb in it. You can hear that. And you just put your bait on the hook. You throw it out there. Now, I like to have a long line with a weight on the end, because if you can see the winds blowing like this, that sucker be down the bayou before you know it. I've had it one time when I was putting them down canals, and it was running out the end of the canal before I even finished putting them out. So I like to put a little weight on the bottom of it, and that way when also when a fish bites it, they don't go too far, gets caught up in the underground vegetation, the underwater vegetation, and they don't go too far, so you ain't gotta chase them. You know what I mean? But anyway, you take this thing, you put your bait on there, and this one you can kind of load it. You take it, put that float all the way to that end, the opposite end of your hook, and you do this. You hear that? That rebar goes to this side, so when it lays in the water, it's gonna lay flat like that in the water, and then when they grab it, it's gonna stand up. That rebar comes down, hits the bottom, makes it stand up, and it also, when it makes that thump, the catfish kind of takes off because it scares them, and they set the hook on themselves. So now let's go see if my little perch hole is still producing. Ain't been here in quite a while. Oh, and by the way, make sure you check your state if you're gonna use these, because Louisiana just passed the law that you need your name, your phone number, and your license number on the jug. But I'm gonna blur that out so y'all not calling me all hours of the night. All right, I guess it finally stopped raining. It'd been drizzling all morning. It was actually raining when I got up, even though the Weather Channel been saying that it wasn't supposed to rain for the last 2 days. They said it was 1% chance today. Well, that 1% turned into 100%. And it's quite a bit chilly. It was like 50 something degrees this morning, the high 50s in April in southeast Louisiana. I ain't complaining though, because I know that summer's coming. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be too daggone hot. But they got a lot of motion and commotion going on around here. Tell you what, if we can get some catfish running on them jugs, we might switch to bass fishing after. Well, if we don't get nothing on them jugs, we're gonna switch to bass fishing. Heck, I might switch to bass fishing regardless. But for now, we're gonna stick with the mission at hand. It's plumb chilly, I tell you what. Plumb chilly. All right, boys. Y'all biting this morning or what? Oh, there we go. A little bobbing and weaving. Yeah, think we got one. Ooh, little goggle eye. Look at you. Good size for bait right there. Caught him in the eyes, chef. I don't need many because we can cut those down to some cut bait. And I only got, well, I got 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of them with weights on them, and I got 2 extras, but I don't know if I got anything else to weigh them down. And I ain't chasing them down the bayou. Ooh. Ooh. Took a little bit of Spanish moss with that cast. Let me see if it's still stuck on the hook. Yeah, it is. Ain't gonna get nothing like that. Dang. Ooh, right off the back. As soon as that one hit the water. That's a perfect size right there. He might go in that hole. There we go. Got another one. Ooh, this one feels like he got a little meat on him. Yeah, look at that big dude. Look at how bright that belly is. Man, that's a beautiful fish. Buddy, I think I'm gonna let you go. I don't know why, but I just feel like letting you go. It's your lucky day, buddy. Man, go make some more that look just like you. That is so pretty. Sure. Oh, dude, no. You don't understand. I'm trying to save you. Whew. Good night. Trying to help a brother out, and that's what he does. There we go. A little red-headed sunfish. A little shell cracker. Look at that. That's 3. I say we get 1 more, and then we'll go check the jugs that we put out, and then put out some more. Come on, now take it. Sitting there playing with your food, stealing my worm. There we go. That's gonna be the last one, and then we can go. Now we can go put out some more jugs, baby. Was that a green sunfish? Let me know in the comments. You got so many of these daggum different species, I don't know which one's which. They all perch to me. All right, now while I'm getting these things rigged up, I just want to take a minute to thank everybody who's always watching my videos, everybody who hit that thumbs up, and all you guys in the comments that comment almost every video. You know who you are. Really appreciate that, guys. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, because we're going to be doing a lot more catching cooks from here on out, and getting into some wild and crazy things, a bunch of coon-ass things on here down the bayou. Again, I appreciate all you guys for your support. Much love. That jug literally just stood up when I was right here. I heard it go tink. We'll give it a second. Oh yeah, look at it. Something's on there. We'll get him a second, let him get it chewed down. Let that circle hook go to work. Come on, baby. Get hooked. Oh yeah, something's on there. Look at it dancing. Look at it dancing. Dance for me. Dance for me. Oh yeah. Oh, now he's hooked. Now he's hooked. Come on now. Come on, Big Daddy. Let's see. We're gonna get this trawler move over here. You still on there? Yeah, you still on there. Come on, let's see what we got. See what we got, boy. Come on, you still on there? Oh, don't stop dancing now. Come on, baby. Come on, be on it. Be on it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dang it. Well, that's a good sign, yeah? Oh, man, oh, shevits. All right, well. At least something's out here trying to chew on something. All right, this one just stood up too. You don't seem to be moving very much though. No. Whoa, look at this. Must have been a crab or something eating on that. I mean, there ain't nothing left of that. All right, we're gonna rebait this, throw it back out. Probably should have brought the crab traps. All right, we got one dancing around, boys. Let's see what we got. Go ahead and get this net ready. I don't want to take no chances. Oh yeah, he pulling. He look like he hooked good. Come on, baby. Yeah, you stay on there. You stay on there. Come on, don't go too far now. Yeah! Yes! Nice eater too, boy. Uh-oh, about to run into the bank. Hold on now. Don't do that to me. Ooh, okay, we're gonna run into it anyway. No bees, no bees. All right. Let's get on out of here. Come on now. Come on now. Woo! Oh, that one was on the worm too, boy. I knew that worm would get him. Here we go. We'll throw that bad boy right back out there. Hey, quiet down. We're trying to talk to the camera. Make sure we still got a little bolt on the end of that. Whoa, that's my light. I guess you'll be all right there. Get your butt up in there. That one's standing up. Let's go check it. Other GoPro's having issues. Our second view is having some trouble. That's the one I got a little wet. It got a little wet on the inside. I don't think it's supposed to happen that way. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Yeah, this one way out in the middle. Oh yeah, he's still on there. Come here. Yeah! Woohoo! Not a pretty one. Ooh, look at that's not all that noise you making, Blue. Look how pretty. Come here, buddy. Come here, T-boy. Let me get you from the underneath so you don't stick me. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Take it easy there. There we go. Let's unhook you. And we're going to rebait this one, but man, look how pretty that is. Sure. Ooh, no, wait. That's a third one right there. I'm over here trying to take a thumbnail of this one. I just looked up. That sucker dancing too. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that dude there. Woo, that's a big mamu. There we go. That's 3, boy. Parmesan crusted catfish. How's that sound? Good. Because that's what we're making. Oh, you like this shirt? Well, you can pick you one up at shoppelicanboneoutdoors.com if you want to help the channel. Got lots of merch down there. Check it out. So already got the oven heating to 425. Got our cast iron skillet coated in extra virgin olive oil. Get out of here. Get out of here, fly. What are you doing here? I'll kill you. Then a little bit of the leg work ahead of time. That way we can speed this process along. So got the fish, you sucker. Come here. All right, so I already got in this big old bowl here. We got some 3/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 3/4 cup of Japanese style panko breadcrumbs. I'm gonna mix in 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, a little bit of Crystal's hot sauce, a little bit of lemon juice. Stir vigorously. Now, for the fish, you're going to want to dry it off because you don't want no soggy crust. So we're going to take the paper towel. Got it sitting on a paper towel already. And we're just going to pat it down with this here paper towel. Make sure there's no residual water anywhere because the last thing you want is a soggy crust. I'm going to salt and pepper to taste. Whatever that means. Look at that, y'all. That's a fillet from one catfish. That's that big one we caught. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our little crusty crust there that we mixed in this bowl. And we're going to slap a bunch on that fish. Get out the way, dog. We're trying to do something here. I'm going to take my hands, get my hands dirty. Hold on, y'all. Come here a little closer. Take a look, see what we're dealing with right, y'all. There we go. I'm going to put it on there and I'm going to pat it down. I'm going to pat that on there. Now we're going to shove it in the oven. Ooh, doggy. Let that sucker cook from like, I don't know, I think it said 6 to 8 minutes till it's almost done. And then we're going to slap it on broil for a couple more minutes. Get that top nice and brown and crispy. Oh, look at that, cuz. Let me grab that out of there. Oh. Look at that. Woo. My taste buds can't wait. I think it's probably a good idea we let that cool off before we take a bite. Alright, y'all, here we go. This tastes half as good as it looks. Woo. I'm gonna eat the whole daggone pan. Ooh, nice and flaky, tender, and juicy. Oh my word. Oh, that's gotta be sinful. I'm gonna have another bite. Oh my lord. Here, try this. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that's some of the best catfish I ever had. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all want me to see. What y'all want me to see? What y'all want to see me catch and cook next. Hey, Making Bone Gang, Vinny here, back in Southeast Louisiana. This time we got the whole family. Got the puppy dog on the front, got the wife right there, and it has been a while since we put out Juglines. I was just looking back at my previous videos and the last one, which is doing pretty good right about now. Apparently y'all are enjoying it, but I haven't done it in a while, so now seems like a good time. I worked on my anchors a little bit, got my bricks back, because I used to have all bricks on all my Juglines. But Hurricane Ida decided to take all of that somehow. And yeah, I was left with like little bolts and stuff I had on there. So bricks are going to make it better. I'll show you how that works. Let's get them out. I usually use perch for bait, but I don't have any perch right now. So I have shrimp and a ladyfish. We're going to stick that on there right now and toss them out. And while those are soaking, we'll go try and catch some perch. We got a little wind blowing, so I might not even have to turn the motor on right now while we drifting on down the line. We're gonna toss this one out. I got my, like I said, I got my brick tied on with a piece of string. That's just to anchor it, because like with this wind blowing, if I didn't have an anchor on it, it would definitely end up down the bayou somewhere. So I'm gonna do that. Let that out. My puppy dog has not seen this before, so he has no idea what's going on. Hopefully, he don't try and fetch this. You don't want to fetch this. Leave that back. All I'm gonna do is take this big old circle hook right here. I'm gonna thread that shrimp through it. Make sure the point's sticking out like that so the lip can go in there and get hooked right there. And then we're gonna toss it out. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Something's trying to get that jug right now already. I'm gonna let him fool with it while we set up the rest of them. That way he can get himself good and hooked, if he's gonna get himself good and hooked, and don't just steal my bait. Besides the shrimp, we got this little piece of ladyfish. We're gonna see. No telling what might work better. Toss this one out there. And I'm putting them about that full. And I got 10 of them. Actually, I got 11 because I got a spare. And then, yeah, we're gonna throw them right down this canal and see what happens. If we don't get a bunch of them biting, which it looks like we might have some good luck. If we don't have a bunch of them biting right now, I'm gonna leave them out overnight and I'm gonna come get them in the morning. Which tends to do pretty well a lot of times, especially because it's summertime and it hadn't quite cooled off a whole lot. So these catfish ain't gonna come out and come up this high in the heat. Because my line's only set like about 1.5 foot, 18 to 30 inches, something like that. Not even 30, 18 to 24. That's what I tried to say. Man, that lens is dirty. Gotta clean that. Yep, grab the brick. Toss the brick out first. Come here, Waylon. Throw the brick out. Alright. Hold it upside down like nope.
Wait, baby.
You panic too much. You need to calm down. Calm down. You feel, look, do this. You feel the thing sliding? Yes. You want it like that. Okay. But you want that, yeah, like that.
So I drop it from one like that?
No, you drop it flat, but just make sure that thing slid all the way to the front.
To the front.
Alright, let me get closer to the bank. Alright. Yeah, don't get my bow down there. Alright, now drop it in. There you go. Leave it, no, Waylon, leave that, leave it. Alright. Calm down, Bubba. You can't retrieve that. It ain't ducks. Alright, go ahead. Alright, let's go try and catch some perch. Perfect. Don't reel it. Don't reel it. Let it go.
It didn't click for me. Probably did take it.
Yeah, you might have got it. Yep. Stole your bait. Man, Waylon, relax, bro. Just relax, dude. Calm down.
I see one standing up from over here.
Yep, orange one. I'm gonna start charging you to bait your hook like a charter company.
Okay.
Boom. Perfect. And nothing. Let's try a piece of shrimp. See if they want some shrimp. Let's try this. See if they like that. Maybe they don't like shrimp.
I'm sure if you were doing it, you would have caught 3 of them by now.
Well, let's see. Let's put that to the test. Hand me that.
Because you're about to do an extra special bait.
No, I'm just doing
like
the worm.
Like the person who has a recipe and doesn't give all the ingredients.
Just doing the worm. Well, don't look like we're using perch today. All right. So this is what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
You gotta grab the jug and you're gonna pull it up.
Yes.
And when the catfish gets up to the top, I'm gonna scoop him with the net.
Don't scream and drop it.
Well, you're probably gonna scream.
Okay.
I don't see it pulling, so it might not be nothing on this one. Nope. Oh, little baby catfish. Don't get stuck by him now.
What the heck happened?
Don't get stuck by him. Them little ones hurt. I'll flip him off so that way.
You flip
That's
him
a little
off.
gaff top. That's a little saltwater cat.
So he ate the bait.
Yep. Something that small got on that big old hook. That's why I use these big hooks. Yep. Rebait. And we're gonna get it back out.
I did it right?
Yep.
Yay.
It's gonna be a lot different when a big old catfish
I
is going
know,
on.
baby, I know.
You
I
gotta get
actually
ready.
thought that little thing was a bait.
Yeah, I did too.
It was moving.
No. Alright. Hey, there we go. Little one.
Waylon.
Watch out, buddy.
Is he gonna get hit?
Nah, I'd be alright.
Okay.
That's a little small. We're gonna let him back go, but that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. That one's definitely got something on it.
See it bouncing.
It ain't going under though, so it ain't that big probably, but
Bouncing hard.
it definitely got some catfish out here. What? Might have been a crab eating on it. That's probably what it was. Let me see. Yep, probably a crab. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this since there ain't nothing but the head left. Even though they probably would eat that. Oh, that one might be a little bit bigger. There we go. Flip him in the boat. Get back here. It's a gas top.
Huh?
It's another saltwater catfish. It's not too often I catch these back here. He's big enough though. He's gonna go in the ice chest.
Waylon.
Leave it. Waylon just determined to get stuck by something.
Yes, it is. Waylon, here.
I done got stung by these before. That ain't no fun. Remember that?
Yes, I do, baby. That's like a sail cat.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep him. Still got the bait on it too, so I'm gonna throw this right back. Right back. All right, so if you're not familiar with how these jugs work, all this is a PVC pipe, cap on each end, a little pool noodle going on right there, and a little line with a hook. I use about 18 to 24 inches about. I got me a little swivel right here because when them catfish bite, they like to spin. And I also usually have a line right here with a weight on the end, but this one's my spare, so I'm just for demonstration purposes. Now what happens is they got a little piece of rebarb on the inside, and you can load these. Listen to that. So it goes to the top right there, so when you throw it in, it's gonna sit flat. When a catfish or a fish bites it, it makes it stand up. That rebarb comes down there and it's gonna make it stand up like that and wave at you, let you know you got a fish. And what it also does is when they hear this, kind of spooks them and they'll set the hook on themselves, and then you got yourself a catfish. I do have a video on how to make that. I'll leave that in the description below. You can check that out if you want. All right. Hi, Nick and Bone Gang. Oh wait, we did that already. Well, it's the next morning, folks. We didn't get any bacons last night, so we headed back to the house, and we're back this morning, just me and old Waylon. And see a bunch of the jugs standing up. I don't know if you can see them back there, but I don't see any moving just yet, so I don't know. What the heck is that just landed on me? Get off there. So anyway, I'm gonna go check these jugs, and then if there's nothing on there, we're gonna go perch jerking and see if we can get the perch this morning and put them on there so we can get some of them bigger cats. All right, buddy, you ready? Let's go get them. You ready? You ready for some catfish? Let's go get some catfish. All right, come on. Let's go get them. And nothing. Man, one of these days I'm gonna get this boat running right. Go ahead and rebait. Man, calm down. And nothing. Nothing, buddy. Nothing. All right, well, nothing on the jug. So we got them rebaited with the shrimp. But now it's time. See if we can get some perch. All right, Waylon, give it a sniff for good luck. Thank you, bud. All right, perchy, 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 perch. Right there? Nothing. There we go. Finally got one. We got it, bud. We got it, Bubble. Oh, we got it. We got it, dude. Throw him in the ice chest. See if we can't get a couple more, Bubba. See if we can't get a couple more, and we'll go slap them on a couple of them lines. Oh, jeez, them. Wasn't even paying attention. That one grabbed it. All right, there we go. There's two. We ought to be able to get about 5 or 6 jugs out of these two. So let's go try that. Well, ain't that terrific. Hopefully ain't a whole lot of that. Did you bring a rain jacket? Yeah, me neither. Woo, that's big old fat rain too. That's cold. That's cold. This thing here is kind of rain resistant, but I don't think that's gonna do us no good. Oh, that's cold. got one. There we go. Watch out, Waylon. Watch out, buddy. Come on, buddy. We're racing the weather right now, cuz. Whew. I don't know where that storm came from, but it's coming, so we're trying to get out of here. I'm gonna have to deal with all these jugs later. Tossing them in. Well, that didn't exactly go the way I was hoping or anticipating. Things awfully do in life, but you know what they say, if life gives you lemons, cut that sucker in half, squeeze the juice in your eye, and embrace the suck. I'm just kidding, folks. Make the best out of any situation you get stuck in, even if it doesn't go as planned, like we're about to do today. Since we caught both a freshwater species and a saltwater species on the jug, we're gonna go ahead and put them up against each other in a little taste test. So we got the blue cat right there. Pretty sure it was a blue cat. Let me know in the comments if it was a channel cat. Pretty sure it was a blue cat though. And then the saltwater species was the sail cat, the gaff top sailfin catfish, the slime cat, if you will. Pretty sure there's another name for it that I can't quite think of right now. But yeah, there you go. As you can see, the meat looks pretty daggum similar. You can tell they're both catfish for sure. Pretty near same color, pretty near same texture. So I'm gonna do it simple as can be. We're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on it and pan fry it in some butter. Just because we don't want to cover up the taste of the meat too much, because I just want to see if there's a difference. You know, one tastes fishy, one tastes nasty, one tastes delicious, or if they're both the same. Let's stop talking about it and do it. All right, so like I said, keeping it super simple. We're gonna go ahead and get some butter melting while we season up our fish a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and cook that blue cat first. Then we'll head on over to the sail cat when we're done with that. And all I'm gonna do is simple Trinity shake. That's that onion, bell pepper, and celery in powdered form. And well, it was powdered form until it got all stuck together in the thing. And then we're gonna put some Cajun Creole seasoning. And that's it. That's all we're doing with this. Like I said, don't want to make it too complex. Just want to taste the fish, you know. Butter melted, slapping the fish on like that. And I'm going to season the other side while it's in there. Woo. And while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and season up the little sail cat with the same thing. All right. Take that out, switch them out. I'm even going to wash that pan to make sure no flavor is left in there from the other fish. Now for the sail cat, melt that butter, same thing. Just judging by the looks of it, I might have put a little tad too much of that Trinity seasoning, but and I forgot the garlic powder. So no garlic. It's not gonna be as good as it could have been, but let's go ahead. We're just gonna taste to see if the fish tastes any different. See if there's any fishy taste to one or the other or whatnot, but I'm gonna go with the old freshwater fish first, right, chomp. Tastes like catfish, as you might imagine. Go ahead and taste the saltwater cat. That tastes about what and what, fellas? Freshwater, saltwater. Texture is the same and taste is not discernible between the two. So there you go. There's two different species of saltwater cats that we have. It's the sail cat and then the hardhead. Hardhead, not worth your time. Trust me. They're edible, but I wouldn't recommend it. So if you find yourself fishing in a brackish water estuary, as I happen to live in, and you end up catching both species, go ahead and clean them up, fry them up together, and enjoy. How you making? Oh my gosh, that's cool. How you making, folks, and welcome back to another episode. Well, let me get this other hat on. There we go, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna protect myself from the sun because it's a bit warm out today. So today we're gonna be continuing our little series called Test It Tuesday. But today what we're gonna be testing is some catfish bait for jug lines. We're gonna be testing some stew meat, some beef stew meat that's been marinating all day in some garlic versus the perch that we usually use for my jug line. So As you can see, I already got the stew meat, but now I just need to catch some perch. So I'm gonna slap a worm on my bait. Slap a worm on my bait. So I'm gonna slap a perch. I'm gonna slap a worm on some. So I'm gonna slap a worm on the old perch pole, and we're gonna go to my favorite cypress tree right there, and I'm gonna catch a few perch, maybe some cichlids, and we're gonna set those out on the jug lines. I got, as you can see, I got yellow and red. So we're gonna put stew meat on one, perch on the other. Put them out in even numbers, so we try and keep this as scientific as possible. So we're gonna leave them overnight and then check them early in the morning, and we're gonna get a tally and see which one's better. All right, we gotta get one of these little. Ooh, these worms look a little dried up. Might have should have got some new ones. Oh, he's still alive. There we go. Just a little dab will do you. All right, let's get on to that tree. First cast. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. Oh, missed him. Come on, Junior. Oh, nope, that ain't gonna do it. There we go. First one. We'll stick them in this little bucket right here, I think. Might keep a couple of these live. Who knows, maybe we'll try live, cut, and stew meat, who knows. We'll figure it out when it's time. Maybe we need a bigger worm on this thing. Having some struggles here. Definitely not biting like they usually do. I'll put this whole thing on there, see what happens. Slide this weight up. We'll leave both ends wiggling. Maybe that'll entice something. Ooh, look at that perfect spot. That's gonna be a fish. Ain't no way that's not a fish. You gotta be kidding me. Well, my tree is not producing like it usually is, folks. And I don't understand. Whoops. Well, that ain't no good. Drop it. Oh, yeah, that's a good size right there for keeping alive. Oh. Well, I need to rethink that strategy. Lost him. Alright, so we got all our perch, got them all cut up, got it next to my stew meat right here. That's covered in garlic and it's smelling absolutely sauce bon. As you can see, we got a couple of different color jugs here, so I'm gonna put the stew meat on the red ones and the perch on the yellow ones. And I did end up having 2 live perch left over. I'm gonna put those on these here orange ones just to have a third option, just to see if we can catch one of our flatheads, one of them big old goujons, you know. So yeah. Let's get these bad boys on the wall. Well, I forgot to keep count, but I know we started on a red one and now we're ending on a yellow one, so I know we at least have an even number of each. So we have that going for us. But we still got a few, maybe about an hour or two of sunlight left. So, and then on our way out, we'll check these jugs one quick time before we head in. And then we'll be back tomorrow to pick them up and see what we got. All right, well, my crew's on back. So we caught those perch, and I'm gonna try and do some bass fishing. Well, the bass fishing didn't turn out too well, so we're gonna wrap it up for the season. I'm gonna go make a run, check on them jugs one time before we head on in, and then we'll be back in the morning, see what we get. Well, I pulled up one of the yellow ones with the fish on it, and well, the fish ain't animal. We ain't got a fish on it, but something stole our bait, so I'm gonna go ahead and rebait it. I can see a few of them standing up, but I know a couple of them were standing up when I threw them out. I didn't set them right. So, I tossed that one right back in there. We're gonna go check these other ones that are standing up. I'm gonna keep this bait good and handy, just in case. Just in case we don't have a fish and something got robbed. I don't think anybody robbed it because I've been in the close vicinity, but that's always a situation. People like to take what ain't theirs, you know. I guess score one for the fish. Gotta watch these young ones, them things are spiky. Now look at this thing, that joker there. The hook's almost bigger than his head. Come on, T-boy. Well, mark that one for the perch. I'm gonna throw it right back in there. The bait's still on it. The line is slimed up, so. All right, little dude. Go grow some more. I did have some more up, and this one is dancing, so we might have something on this puppy. Be another one with the fish. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, it's dancing. It's dancing. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's an eater there. He's not ginormous, but that'll eat for sure. Well, that's two for the fish. Starting to look good for them perch. We're gonna throw this one right back. It's still got the perch on it, so I'm gonna throw him in the ice chest and get a nice fillet off of that. That'll make a couple sandwiches. Folks, as you can see, it is the butt crack of dawn the next morning. So we're gonna get this thing in the water, and hopefully those jug lines will be just waving at us, and we'll see what we got. And then we're gonna see just what bait is gonna take the win. Well, I can at least see one that's out in the middle of the canal standing straight up, but these first few, they all laying down. It don't look too good. Which means they either wasn't biting last night or we got robbed. Well, it looks like we had one on there. We got some slimy line and no bait. So once again, we either had one that got off or we got robbed. You can see that slime on that line right there. I don't know. Well, I guess you can see that slime on that line. Another one gone. Another empty hook. All right, this one here ain't even in the vicinity of where we put it. Woo, that one got popped. Must have been a big one. Yeah, we had a gator on this one. Well, so far we ain't doing too good, gentlemen and ladies. There we go. Another empty hook. Well, this red one still had the meat on it. This would have been the stew meat. Oh, that's data. Well, that's another one with the stew meat still on it. Ain't looking good for the stew meat. Ain't looking good at all. Cause I'm looking down the line, I see a bunch of yellow ones standing up, but I don't see a whole lot of red ones standing up. Plus, yesterday we already had the two that we caught on the perch. Well, once again, I'm looking at this line. This line broke right here. That line's a lot longer than that. If it was gonna break, it wasn't gonna break right there. I'm fairly certain we got our lines cut. Because what these jack monkeys will do is they'll see these things bouncing up and they'll come in the dark of night. Like a thief. Ain't no like a thief, they a thief. They'll come in there and grab that catfish, just cut the line and throw your jug back. That makes me mad. That makes me so angry, I just want to spit. Well, they'll get theirs one day. I can guarantee that. This one looked like it had one on it. Got some slime. But he must have got off. We still got our hook at least. This one didn't get stolen. We just got our bait robbed by nasty old slimy catfish. How you making, folks? No, already did that. Well, unfortunately, guys, because of those thieving such and so's, we didn't exactly have a clear conclusion of the victor, but if I had to choose, I would definitely say it's gonna be the perch. Just because of the 2 catfish we originally caught on the first day we put them out, and all the slimy lines and the lines that were cut were mostly on the yellow jugs, which had the perch, and we had more stew meat left untouched on the red jugs. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to say the perch takes the win. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today, folks. If you want to check out any more Test It Tuesday videos, here's the playlist right here in the corner. And if you enjoy these videos or get any value, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the uploads, because YouTube's kind of funny about letting you know when I upload unless you hit that notification bell. What's up, old man? Look how beautiful that boy is. Look how beautiful that boy is. Let's get a thumbs up for old Breezy boy. What's up, folks? How y'all making? Today I'm finally gonna get around to making that how-to jugline video that I've been trying to make for a while, and as you can see, it's been about 3-4 days since that last jugging video I put out, even though it's probably a lot longer for y'all since y'all seen it, but it's still a mess. I still hadn't got around to it. Been kind of busy lately, you know. I ain't gonna make y'all sit around through that, but today I'm gonna show y'all how I make these noodle jugs right here, as well as the old traditional jug lines. But you probably see all the flies. There's still little bits of bait and stuff stuck to them. Just hadn't had a chance to get around it since since that day. But anyway, without further ado, we're gonna hop on over here to the table, and I'm gonna show y'all how to make these and which ones work best for what and what not. Stay tuned. Alright, well, I'm gonna try not to make this too daggone boring, but anyway, there's 2 ways you can make jugs traditionally. There's obviously the traditional way with any kind of jug. Any jug will do. You can use a 2-liter bottle. This here was a car wash liquid bottle. Just make sure you rinse it out. You cannot use oil or gasoline type bottles. At least that's the law here. I'm sure that's anywhere else. And you don't want to use that anyway, just for environmental reasons, really. And then the other way, the newer way, I'm sure most of you probably seen these before, you've definitely seen them if you watched any of my videos, is these noodle and PVC jugs. It's got a little weight in there, but I'll explain that in a little bit. But first we'll get to these jugs right here. This is the cheapest way and the easiest way to do, you know, to go jug lining, because it's basically just using a piece of trash. Any old piece of trash will do. Anything that'll float, like I said, 2-liter bottle, jug, whatever. And all I did was, you get a jug, check with your state, because you might have to have a certain color for your jug. Some states have one color for recreational and one color for commercial, but you definitely want to make sure you're using a jug that people can see so you don't get run over by a boat, and so you can find them, you know. See, all I did was I painted it, the inside of it red, and put a big orange piece of tape on there. I like to put the orange tape on there just so it help identifies mine from other people, so they can't say, oh, I thought it was mine. But anyway, but as you can see, all I did was I put a line on there, on the handle. I put a swivel right there on it, which is actually very important to put a swivel on there, because when catfish get hung up, they start spinning around like a tornado, like a goddamn tornado. So that helps your lines from getting all tangled up and discombobulated. And then I have these big old circle hooks like that, and I use a Snail knot, and I'll show you that later on. But the reason I use a Snail knot is because the way these hooks are, when they bite them, it goes, when they start pulling away, it goes to the corner of their mouth, and the Snail knot helps push this hook forward. If you just hook it regularly or on a swivel at the hook, it can do this and it might miss that lip, but since this pushes the hook forward like that, kind of pushes it forward as it's going down, it helps to get hooked, hung up in their mouth. And then all I do, which you don't really have to do, you could just hook your weight up to it, straight to it, but I like to just put a little piece of string like that with another little swivel on it like there. I like to take a brick, use it as my weight, and just so it don't get all of them in a mess like what you've seen over there just a minute ago, I like to disconnect my weights from my jug. So I just leave it like that, put a swivel on here, a little thing right there where I can just hook it, throw it in there, it's good to go. And then when I'm picking it up, all I gotta do is take it off of there, wrap my weight up, put this in a separate thing, put this in a separate thing, bada bing, bada boom, not a mess. And that's pretty much all there is to this method. It's just a piece of trash, a line, a couple swivels, and a hook. That's all you need. Best thing about these is they're cheap and they're great for if you wanna put out your jugs in the evening, head on back to the house, go out the next morning and go pick them up. That way if you lose them, they get cut, somebody steals them, not that big a deal. Yeah, you know, $2-3, if that. Next, we're gonna move on to the noodle. Let me take a sip of coffee, hold on. Now the noodle jug, a little bit more complicated, a lot more expensive, but these are really good if you wanna stay out there and jug. You throw them out, you kick back, eat yourself a sandwich and just sit back and watch, because the way these things work is they sit and they float just like this. When a fish bites it, it pulls down and there's weight inside of it, pulls it down like that, and it starts standing up and waves at you and say, hey look, I got a fish on me, there's a fish on me. So then you go run over there and you check it out, and even if the fish don't get hooked, you need to see if you're missing your bait. You can go check it because you know you got a bite, and there you go. Let's get down how to make these things. So the first thing you do is you take your length of PVC, a 10-foot piece, you can make 5 of them because you're just gonna cut them down to 2 feet. All you need pretty much any kind of saw, or they got some plier thingies that you can cut them in. But anyway, I use a saw. Then you're gonna take your noodle. You can cut this down to 12 to 15 inches, you know. Just do the math to divide it up a whole noodle so you can divide it up evenly and get as many as you can out of the noodle. Then you can just take your PVC, shove it right through that noodle. You also want to make sure you get the right size noodle, because this is the 1/2-inch PVC, but some of these noodles have a bigger hole in it and it'll just slide and slide right off. So you want to make sure that, I think I cut this thing too long. That looks better. Now you can set this to the side. You need to get you a piece of rebarb. Make sure the rebarb you get fits nice and easy, like into your PVC. And then you got to cut this down. You can either use a hacksaw, a chop saw, a grinder with a cutting blade, you know, whatever you got around. I prefer the karate chop method. And then there you go. Just about a 2-inch piece is all you really need. Just enough to add a little weight to that thing, let it go on slide through. And then you're gonna need your 2, why is it not finding my face? There we go. Then you're gonna get your 2 PVC caps, one for either end of your PVC. And you're gonna drill a hole just in one, because you're gonna wanna get these little eye bolt right here. Don't get the one with the screw top. Make sure you get the one with the nut, because after pulling in and out, jerking with the catfish and slinging them out and everything, eventually it's gonna work loose and fall out. So you want that nut on the other end to hold to stop it from going out. And then you're gonna want to drill a hole into your PVC cap, but only one. Just one side, like so. And you want to make sure the hole is pretty snug, the same size or slightly smaller than your eye bolt, because I like to do it slightly smaller so I can actually thread it through, and with the nut just helps lock it in there just a little bit better. I just do like that. You actually might even want to put a washer on there too, but I didn't get one. I forgot one, so don't worry about it. You can also take some silicone, put it in there so you don't have to worry about the water seeping in. It's probably a good idea, but I'm not gonna worry about it for this segment. I'm just showing you. After that's done, all you gotta do is take your PVC with your noodle on it, your 2 caps, one with the eye bolt, and your 2-inch piece of rebarb that's used as the weight, and your contact cement. Hold that thought, I'm bleeding. Coffee break. And all you gotta do is take one cap, open up your PVC glue. Ugh. Just a little dab will do you. Shove that cap right on there and it'll dry super fast. Now don't do what I've done in the past and stick your other cap on there before remembering to put your weight in, because that sucks. You'll either have to just cut the cap off and go get another cap and do it, or just have one without a weight, which I actually have a few without a weight. And you do the same to the other side with the one with the eye bolt. Double check your weights in there. Slide that right on there, and whammo, you got yourself a noodle jug. You want to slide the noodle up to the opposite side of your eye bolt, because this is the side you're going to have your hook and your weight on. When you go to load them, make sure the weight is all the way up to the top. You rest it on the wall and it's just going to sit like that. When a fish comes over there and jerks on it like that, that weight's going to go to the bottom and make it stand straight up, like so. And there you have it, folks, a noodle jug. All right, now I'm gonna show y'all how to make that snail knot real quick on these big old ginormous hooks. Put this GoPro right here so I can show you what I see when I'm tying it. One moment, technical difficulties. There we go. All right, all you're gonna do is make sure you go in. Let's switch sides, hold on. You take your line and you go through this part. Make sure you're going from the point hook side down this way. That's going to make sure this pulls up and makes that hook want to go this way. And you're going to make a ginormous loop like that. Give yourself a lot of extra slack. But it looks just like that. And then I usually take the hook and point it kind of away from me like that so it don't get hung up when I'm doing this. But you're going to take this loop and you're going to go around this way and you're just going to keep wrapping it around. And you're going to wrap back towards the eye of the hook. Like that. Sorry about the band-aid, y'all. I cut myself. And you just want to keep wrapping it about, I don't know, 13, 14 times. Like so. I didn't exactly keep track of how many that was, but that looks about good. You want to pull this one tight, like this. There you go. Well, I did that wrong. No, I didn't. And then when you pull it tight like that, cinch it all the way up by the eye if you can, like so. And then there you go. There's your snail knot. And the more they tug, the tighter that knot gets. And you can just cut this slack off right here towards the bottom. This right here can just get cut. This is why I cut myself. Come on. I promise the knife is sharp. And you can just cut that right there. And there you go. There's your snail knot. Gotta be my favorite knot. Alright folks, well there you go. Hope you enjoyed this do-it-yourself video. I hope that wasn't too painful. I try to make it pretty quick and educational. If you want to see any more how-to videos in the future, just let me know. That's what the comment section is for. If you thought it sucked, tell me how I can improve it. I want to make these videos more interesting for you guys. So. Hey Making Bone Gang, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if you're not, hopefully this video take your mind off of it for a little while. Give you a little break. Got kind of a multi-agenda video for you today. Brought the jug lines, so we're gonna go throw some jugs out, try and get some catfish, get a little bit of meat in the freezer, get a little bit of action on the camera. Then I am gonna go try and attempt and catch some bass in this area, because if you're new to the channel, used to have a pool pond. Hurricane took the pool pond. Just got the new pool pond, got it all set up, got the water ready for another pool pond bass. So I'm gonna try and get us a bass today to put in the old pool pond. All right, normally I like to use perch on my jug line, but I didn't have any. So today I'm gonna be tossing some chicken gizzards and some chicken livers. I know them catfish love these chicken livers. Only problem is they don't stick on the hook so good. And I didn't have any pantyhose to wrap them up in. If you're wondering about the pantyhose situation, you can check out this video right here. And that's what I did. Wrapped it up in pantyhose. So, let's get after it. All right, I was baiting up the fishing poles, putting my lures on there, and I can see this one jug right here was swimming across. Got a few more standing up. So I guess before we get to bass fishing, we need to go ahead and check these jugs. Might be a good day, boys. I don't see him moving no more. He might have got off. Oh, he's still on there. That's one. Nice little blue cat. Ain't nothing wrong with that, cuz. All right. Ay-yi-yi. Rope burn. All right, dude. It's a good looking cat right there, cuz. Well, alrighty then. That's one in the box. I think I'm gonna rebait this one and just throw it right here. Right here on this side. All right. Let's go check the other one. Nothing. Nope. Nope. Done stole the bait. All right, so that was one catfish and about 3 jugs that I had to rebait that they took the bait off of. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be the liver that fell off of there. But while I was stringing up all of these rod and reels, I realized that I got all of these baits out of monster bass boxes. This is from the Z-Man Takeover box. Got that little cross-eyed chatterbait with the something shad. I can't remember what it is, but nice little setup, matching baits. Also got the Alex Rudd Edition Monster Bass Hammerhead square bill. Since the square bill worked for me last time, threw that on there. And then we have the Texas rig set up that we got from the Monster Bass box in March. So yeah, say all that to say, if you want to check out Monster Bass, there's gonna be a link in the description below. Use the discount code, save you some cash. And if you are interested and you check it out and decided to purchase one of those monthly subscription boxes or whatnot, it'll actually help out the channel. Doesn't cost you any extra, but they tossed me a few pennies to help pay for gas to make this video. All right, we got another jug dancing. Not to mention the current's heading that way out towards another canal, so probably need to keep an eye on these jugs before I lose them all. That's why I wish I'd have had those weights on them. Them bricks for weights, but yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, he's still on there. All right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, he's still on there. Well, ain't you just a cutie? Good eating size though, that'll make a sandwich. Yeah. I'll take it. In the box you go, boy. There's 2. Rebait, get that sucker right back out there. All right, look like we got another one on the move. Oh yeah, he's still going. He's going. He getting after it. Oh, missed it. Nice. Another good salmon size. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. 3 in the box. This water is dirty. I mean, you're looking at about 6, maybe 8 inches of visibility. Can't even see the trolling motor foot. So I'm probably gonna have to bop these things on the head at the end here for them to see it. But we're gonna keep trying. I got the black and blue worm, so we got something nice and dark, nice contrast. Also, I pegged this weight with a bead on it and made it kind of loose, so you'll have that little knock every now and then when it bumps and moves. Hopefully that'll key him in on it. We'll see. Probably gonna be buttoned up next to these logs and stuff. Trying to feel safe because they can't see nothing either. All right, I moved around a couple spots. I had a good spot where it was nice and clear water, but there was so much of that snodgrass you couldn't even fish. Kept clogging up the trolling motor. Couldn't get 2 turns on the fishing reel without getting the bait all clogged up. So I found this little Trinosh, nice and clear. Actually got a little bit of depth to it, so I don't know. Trying to find a bass for the pool pond. All we need is one. And nothing. Oh, there we go. Cool. Look how D90. I was kind of hoping for a bigger one than that. Oh Lord, I gotta stop the trolling motor. We're gonna crash into the bank. But we did get a fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the little ice chest right there with the aerator on. Hold on, let me get this crank back up. Put some water in this guy right here. I didn't even know I was hooked, to be honest with you. Thought I had a little piece of grass. There we go. Don't jump out. No, don't jump out. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. All right, buddy, hold on. You good? You good? There we go. Let's get the aerator in there so he can stay alive. And if we catch a bigger one, we're gonna swap him out. We got him, dude. Where's the aerator? Oh, there it is. Big shout out to my neighbor Frank for letting me borrow this. Yep, there it goes. It works. All right, that's score 1 for the creamsicle hammerhead by Monster Bass. Custom color by Alex Rudd. Tell you what, I like it. That's like it looks awesome. What is that? Is that a paddle? Well, that's interesting. All we caught was that one little bass. We made it back over here where we put the jugs out, and none of them are where we put them. They had a bunch of them right here this way, but they're all this way now because of the current and the wind. I see one up under a tree over there. There's something yellow in the tree over there. It looks just like one of my jugs. I can't imagine how a jug would get in the tree, so that's probably not what that is. But we got one right here. He's out the way. He ain't nowhere near where we put him, so maybe there's something on that. But let's go check him, see what we got. I'm probably just gonna pick them up as we go because it's getting to be about that time. And I mean, we already got 3 in the ice chest. I don't need a ton more. That was enough meat for me and the wife for sure. So let's go see. Nope. Might have been a crab. No. Oh. No. Oh, God dang. Big old ball rope right here. That's certainly not our target species. No. Ooh, I think we got one over there, though. Oh, wrong way. Oh. That's not good, cuz. Oh, yeah, we definitely got one on this one. Maybe even this.
by now. Oh, big meaty. What is up, my dude? See if we got some more over there. Yep. We got rides on that one. No. Yep. Oh, there you go. There it is. There it is. Come on back. Come on back. Oh, yeah. Woo. Out back. That's another one. All right. Well, that's all the jugs. We managed to find them all. I'm surprised we did that. We managed to get this big old boy right here. He's not even, oh yeah, he is. Nope, he's not. He's hooked in the bottom of the mouth. Check that out. He didn't even get hooked in the mouth. Must have been laying on that hook or something. That's crazy. That's a big boy there, though. All right, calm down. That's a big boy. All right. That's some meat. All right, so I'm back at the house. Time to release the little guy into the pool pond. Here it is. It's actually pretty much the same. It's a little bit different brand than my original pool pond. But this one is actually like 3 or 4 foot longer and maybe just a couple of inches deeper. So this little guy's gonna have a big old home, bigger than the last one that I had. But yeah, we're gonna see how he does in there. And then if I go catch a bigger one, we'll probably throw him in there with him. If they pick on each other, then we'll put the little one back and we'll just keep a bigger one. But for now, time to throw him in there. And then after I do that, of course, gotta clean that big old boy and his little cousins. So let's try and get this dude out of here. Where you at? Can't see you. There you go. Oh! There we go. And here we go. Make sure he's acclimated. Oh yeah, it's about the same temperature as what we had you in. You're free to go, bud. Well, that was anticlimactic. He's probably just gonna chill right there in the condo until he gets used to it, I guess. But we got him all kinds of places to stay. We got the original log actually from the original pool pond that I managed to salvage. I have no idea how it made it that long. But there he is. Well, y'all know where I'm at. I'm at that launch. But as y'all can see, I got a whole bunch of mess in my boot that you're not used to seeing because we going jugging today, folks. We're gonna put these jug lines out in a lake not too far from here that got some good reports of some big old catfish out there. So we're gonna try and pick up a mess of them. I got close to 50, probably about 50 jugs. Got them noodle jugs there, and I got them old school big jugs right there in the bin. But the wind's a little crappy. It's like 10 mile an hour, 8 to 10 mile an hour winds. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go exactly where I wanted to go because the waves might be too choppy. But we're gonna go take a look, give it a try. There's some other places that we can get that block the wind, so it won't be too bad. But if it's your first time here, you know we got these hunting videos and these fishing videos. So if you don't want to miss any upcoming videos, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you know every time I upload. Y'all stick around. We're gonna head on out and get this thing started. As you probably saw in the intro, I have these 2 different kind of jugs today. We got these ones that are made. Oh, drop it. Whew. Anyway, we got these ones made out of pool noodles and PVC, but they'll stand up like this if something's on it, or if something bit it and you need to go change the bait. It'll let you know by waving at you like that. But I also have a mess of these. Rocking it old school with the jugs, like the legit jugs. Some of them are bleach bottles, some of them are car wash soap, some of them 2-liter bottles. But you get the idea. It's just a bunch of jugs with hooks tied on the end. All of them, I use these circle hooks right here, so that once they're on there, they don't come off. I will be doing a video of how I make these and what I use and things of that nature. I tried actually making it the other day, but I just ruined it terribly, so I'm gonna remake it so y'all don't have to sit through that tragedy. Anyway, I'm gonna get these this show on the road, and you know. All right, guys. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, but I'm gonna try and avoid that. Usually I use cut perch, but I didn't have time to go get that before I wanted to put these jugs out. So I went to the store. I got these Rusty's baby shad. I don't know, they dyed red. I'm sure there's some kind of juicy, yummy flavor on them. Then I went and picked up the old school chicken livers. People said were great. I've actually never used them because, like I said, I only use cut fish. But what I did was I went to Walmart and got some pantyhose. Yeah, that's right. Bought my first pair of pantyhose. And I made these little bags and stuffed this chicken liver in there because the chicken liver won't stay on the hook very well. By itself, it'll tear and, you know, get nibbled on by little fish, and it'll be gone, and it'll be just a, you know, big waste of time. So, but I got that. And we also have this yummy old beef liver. Well, I've never used any of this, so we're gonna try some different ones and see if it works. So over here, as you can see, I got these half bricks. This is what I like to use to weigh down my jugs so they don't, you know, drift off all by themselves. Big old catfish don't take them away from us. So we're just gonna get started. We're gonna start throwing these bad boys out. Start off with one of these big monsters here. Shoot, let's just start off with these do these chicken livers first until we run out of them, and then we'll go on down the line. We're just gonna stab a little dab will do you like that. That looks pretty good. You want to make sure whatever hooks you're using that they got this a wide enough gap, especially if you're going for them big mamus, them big blue cats, because or channel cats, or, you know, whatever cat, because the way these hooks work is it goes in the mouth, and when you start pulling, it goes into the corner of the mouth. So you want to have enough space right here for the lip to fit. And them big old catfish got some big old thick lips, so you want to make sure that it's got enough space for their lip to fit in there. You don't want to cover it up with your bait neither. This has got to be an open space. So now that all that's been said, and I act like I know what I'm talking about, let's start chunking these bad boys out and, you know, do it.
Street. When you reach Magnolia, hold your feet at this little store run by my sweet Maureen. If you go in there, you won't come out.
Well, good morning. How y'all making? This is the next day. It is bright and early, as you can see that beautiful Louisiana sunrise behind us. Because the wind is supposed to pick up to between 15 and 20 miles per hour at some point today. Yeah, I want to get out there and get them jugs out of that lake before the wind really kicks up and we're fighting, you know, fighting them big old waves and that big water. But I'm at the launch, waiting for old Tommy boy. Y'all might remember him from earlier in the duck season. We're back this morning. We're gonna go pick up these jugs, see what we got. If we don't have a whole lot, then me and Tommy are just gonna do some fishing. He's probably gonna do some bass fishing. I'm gonna try and catch some of them sockeye. But yeah, so let's we'll get this boat in the water and we're gonna get this joker started, y'all. Alright, well, we made it out to the spot where the jugs are. I see a few of my noodle one standing up, but I don't see him dancing too well. So we're gonna start picking him up and see if there's anything on him. Hey, my hat's crooked. Nothing.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah,
There
boys!
we
Woohoo! We got something. That's what I'm talking about. Get some
cat.
filet off of that bad boy there. Oh man, yeah.
Good eater, baby.
That's what we after, y'all. Ooh, we got that sucker twisted up. Huh?
Yeah.
It's all twisted up.
Any pliers?
Yeah. There she blows.
That's a good one, bro.
Heck yeah, boys. That is just a mess. Yeah, we're just gonna cut that off there. This beat right chunk. And we're just gonna wrap it up and take care of that later. It looked like it got one on it. Woo! There we go, boys! Number 2!
Good. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Gee, boy! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Waste all wrapped up. Woo! Come on. Stop it. Behave. Stop it. Calm down. Calm down, Junior. Look at that big turd rascal. Y'all can hear me over that motor. Woo! That's another good one, yeah. This one's standing straight up, so let's see if we got something, yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Woo! Wee-hoo! A tree we got a tree, y'all. Woo! There we go.
Big boy.
Look at that big mama. Look at that big mamu. Hey, buddy. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here, Boudreaux. Hey, Boudreaux. Up, up. Another feisty one. Calm down. All right. Woo! That's what I'm looking for. These big boys right there. Look at this monster here. Look at that big old blue, huh? All right, well, we got a few more jugs to check, so let's go see if we got any more. Oh. Woo! That's tree fish. All right, well, that was the last jug. It's not the haul I was hoping for, but we got 3 nice fish, though, so that was good. It is what it is. There will be many more of these jugging videos to come. But we got these 3, and they're not little guys by any means. So, me and Tommy are gonna go head out, and he's gonna be fishing for them bass, because that is the bass master back there. You know me, I love my sockeye, so I'm gonna go be fishing for them sockeye, and unless Tommy starts smashing those bass, and I'll have to switch over just to get some action. But yeah, so we're gonna get down to it. Y'all stay tuned.
Woo.
Get him! Woo! Woo!
That's a big one, dude.
Holy moly. Holy free, holy
I
man.
don't know. Oh, this might be a catfish or something, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a...
That's a catfish.
Get him in, we can take that too. Oh, I didn't bring a net.
Yeah, that's a catfish.
Step down off the box. Let me grab the I'm gonna grab that grabber. If I got them in here. Pretty sure I got them grabbers somewhere. Ah, why you did that? Well, fellas, the wind has been blowing too hard for me to try and fish for them sockeye with that little light tackle, so I done switched over to the chartreuse with the gold spinners on the spinnerbait. See if we can cast some of them green trout.
Little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a fish though. Fish on. Oh, he ain't that little. That's a keeper, that boy. Oh yeah. Tommy with the win. Oh, that'll keep.
Yeah, it's not that one.
There we go, boys. Finally. We finally got one. How in the world? Hooked him from the chin up. Oh well. take it how we can get it.
You swipe, I guess, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna let the bass go today. All right, little buddy. Y'all, I just found one of my noodle jugs. It's been a long time since I dropped jugs back here, so this jug has been here a while. And I know it's mine because that's the tape that I put on them. Go look at this noodle. It is fish on this. It's a skeleton. Oh yeah, look at the look at the noodle on this thing. Cheers. See? Oh, the weight still moves.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, boss. Well, we got another one. We're just gonna have to re-noodle it. Well, me and Tommy only managed to squeeze out 2 bass with the rod and reels, but fortunately we got these big mamoos right here. Well, how y'all making? As you can see, I got the jugs in the boat, so you know what that means. If you was here about 2 videos ago, we about to head out and do some more jug lining. I'm gonna go throw these jugs out, and if I got some time before the sun goes down, I'm gonna go try and catch some of them bass. But if it's your first time here, my name is Vinny. This channel is all about hunting and fishing and just about anything outdoors. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, just consider you might want to consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the future videos. But speaking of subscribers, just before I started this video, I just got an alert on my phone saying that I have reached my first 100 subscribers. So I just can't thank you guys enough for showing that support, hitting that subscribe button, and watching these videos. Again, I appreciate all your views, and yeah, so enough flapping these old jaws. Let's get down to what y'all came for. Well, we made it out here. I'm at the same lake that I was the last time I came jugging, but that water's really low. I mean, it's shallow. I'm in 3 foot of water right here. I guess that ain't too terrible, but it's a little bit more shallow. It's muddy as I don't know what, and there's a whole lot of grass in some of the spots I wanted to put these jugs. But the main reason I wanted to come put these jugs right here today, as opposed to anywhere else, is because I plan on getting up bright and early and coming try and shoot some Nutria in the morning at this location right over here, because that's the public land right behind me that we did some duck hunting on. I'm gonna go and shoot some Nutria up until the end of March in there. So I'm gonna try and jump up early in the morning before I pick these jugs up. I'm gonna go out there and go do some Nutria hunting, but that will probably be a separate video unless we hardly shoot any Nutria and the catfish bite sucks. Then we just combine it all to give you something to look at. So enough of that jawing. I'm gonna get these things thrown out so I can go try and cast a fishing line a couple times before it gets dark, because this that sun's getting kind of low. So let's get it out. Alright y'all, I am right outside the lake where I have my jugs. I actually just got finished Nutria hunting, which you will see on the next video. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload it. But anyway, I'm about to go head out there and start picking up them jugs, seeing if we got any of them big old fat cats on them things. But I wanted to do this right here because we got a pretty stiff wind blowing out on that lake. So just in case it was going to be too much noise for you to hear, I just went ahead and did it here. So all right, let's go. Let's go see what we got. Well, we got us one. Woo, I'll take that. Ain't too big. We'll take him. Take what we can get. Well, we're gonna have one in this one, boys. There he is. Ugh. He likes to jerk that thing out my hand. Woo, I don't know if I'm getting that out of his mouth anytime soon. We're gonna leave him right there. Get it. Alright, well, as you can see, I'm back at the house. Sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage of those catfish. We only got 2 guys right there. But that wind was treacherous. And the waves were even worse, man. I tell you what, a couple times them waves hit the side of the boat. I thought it was coming over and I thought that was it. So all I wanted to do was just get all that stuff in the boat and get out of that lake and get out of that wind. So I just picked it up, chunked everything in the boat, and look at this mess on my hands. That's gonna take me a while, yeah. But it's safety first. We survived it. That's the biggest thing. So well, yeah, now I gotta clean up them 2 smelly cats and whatnot. So, well, we interrupt this program to bring you a special announcement. Apparently, I either forgot to hit the record button or the footage got lost at some point, somewhere, but right around this point in the video, there should be something saying that I decided to make this video a catch and cook. So I'm making this video a catch and cook. And then I got the fish all put together, cut up in little chunks, slapped it in a bowl, and covered it with this Zatarain's Creole mustard instead of regular mustard before we fried it up. So anyway, when this video picks up, that's what you missed. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Now I'm going to take the Zatarain's fish fry. I just realized everything I'm using today is made by Zatarain's. Full disclosure, Zatarain's is not sponsoring this video. But if you're listening, Zatarain's, since I'm only making this one batch, I'm just going to do it all in the same bowl. So we're just going to pour a little bit of this in there. And then to just add a little bit of spice in our life, I'm going to throw in some Zatarain's crab oil. Again, not sponsored, but Zatarain's, if you're watching. Let me take a little pinch of that and just, maybe get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. A little pinch, a little dab will do you right there. Oh yeah. That'll be delish now, boys. Mix that up. Then we're going to sprinkle it on there like so. Start moving it around. It was hard to hold this camera. Maybe I should have did this a different way. There you go. You get the idea. Well, I guess the smart thing would have been to light the stove while we were doing all that. So now I gotta wait for the oil to heat up. Alright, I think our oil is hot enough. But to make sure, we're just gonna dip our toe in, huh? Oh, I think so. There we go. right, now we just gotta let them fry up a little bit. Then we're gonna flip them, let them fry a little more, and then we eat them. Alright, well, some of the batter came off of some of them. I don't know if that's because we used that mustard or I just don't know what the heck I'm doing, but it's probably the latter. But anyway, now's the moment of truth. I'm gonna try this bad boy out. I'd say that's pretty good. That is pretty delicious. So good, in fact, I'm gonna have another piece. Well, I'm not gonna give these dogs any of the fried fish, but I'll tell you what they like even better. Take the old nasty bloodlines, any part with the skin that you don't want off the fish, and them puppies love it. Think you want some raw fish? Sushi. My boys like their sushi. But anyway, folks, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any of my future uploads when I upload, just put your cursor over that little notification bell and click.